A soldier, an alchemist, an archer, and an oddity. A motley group we have assembled here.
Just as it has always been. You attract strange companions. If we survive the night, this should be our last battle.
No, I cannot rest until we have justice.
Do you think the doors will hold?
The doors are not what I am concerned about.
Lord of the castle cannot be bothered to protect it himself. I see. My potions should be able to see us through the night.
The Reaper is a fearsome foe. He may still get the better of us.
I will get us home safe, as I always do.
What sort of monster do you think the Reaper is?
The worst kind there is. A wicked man. What was that thing?
I'm trying to put it out of my mind.
What difference is there between the witch's magic and your alchemy?
Alchemy is a science. Her magic is something darker.
I sense that you and the soldier have history together.
Indeed, and much of it unhappy.
Didn't expect to find another American so far from home. You fighting the war?
There's a man like me fighting in every war.
So, where are you from, back home?
I don't stay in one place for too long. Came from a town called Bloomington, Indiana.
Not sure how I feel about all this alchemy nonsense. Seems like hocus pocus to me.
I could leave you to die if you prefer. What reason brings you to travel so far from home?
I was banished from my home for taking my brother's life. I can never return.
Hey, Archer, what say you pass that flask around so we can all have a drink? This is thirsty work.
We drink when the job is done.
Why fight for this, Lord? You have never cared much for the nobility.
It is true, but today we share a common foe, the Reaper.
I once met a man who could summon a dragon as you do.
Impossible. Only my clan possesses the skill. My brother could, but he is dead.
You think this lord's good for the money? Castle looks like it's seen better days.
If he breaks his word, he has made some powerful enemies.
I can tell you and the soldier have some history together.
This is not our first battle together, and not the last, unless he does something foolish.
You ever heard of Robin Hood?
Indeed. We have our own version. Ishikawa Goemon. He was boiled alive. My people would call you a Ronin, a masterless samurai.
Ronin? I like the sound of that. You seem awful familiar. You sure we haven't met before?
Maybe in another life.
You say you do science. The good Dr. Junkenstein would profess the same.
Science is a tool and a method. The hand that wields it decides its course.
You're not bad with a bow, but don't you think it's a little old-fashioned?
Perhaps there is still a future for anachronisms.
What's home like for you, Archer?
A village high atop a hill. There are cherry blossoms in the spring. I miss it dearly.
We must stop these abominations created in the name of science.
You have your cause. I'm just looking for a good fight. You ask me, you pump something full of these chemicals, electricity, and whatnot. That's not a man. It's a monster.
Maybe so. Or maybe they're not as different as you'd think.
You do not trust my alchemy, do you?
All due respect, witchcraft and magic potions are no match for a good six-shooter. You don't seem like someone who'd put his faith in alchemy.
You have to believe in something. May as well be the thing that keeps you alive.
Prepare yourselves. Another attack will come. Seems like the doctor has been busy.
When the battle is won, we should all drink together.
Do you think that was the last of them?
Something tells me the worst is yet to come.
Getting tired, gunslinger?
Not a chance.
Surely Dr. Junkenstein must be running out of his machines.
He strikes me as a man who had too many free hours to invest in his pursuits.
Everyone still alive?
It seems so. That or the afterlife's a big disappointment.
Everyone still alive?
Just give me a second to catch my breath.
It's time to finish this fight, old friend.
Let us hope we have the strength to see it through.
What drives a man to such madness?
To be tested and to fail.
Doesn't seem to be any end to the monsters.
Let them come. I could always use the practice.
What could have inspired this madness?
Well, this'll make a